Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. You can find Cheese Viking Games all over the web at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and cheesevikinggames.com. Hey everyone, today we're going to learn how to play Smash Up. Welcome to Smash Up. Press the proceed button on the right to get started. Your goal is nothing short of total global domination. Aim of the game. Use your minions to crush enemy bases. The first player to score 15 victory points, or VP, wins. VP are shown on the player cards to the top left. Each player picks two factions. Order of play is luck of the draw, but this time your opponent gets to go first. Your opponents picked zombies. They're coming to get you! Notice that the factions are also shown in the player cards in the top left. So the game wants me to pick aliens for the tutorial. Once everyone has picked their first faction, players pick their second faction in reverse order. So this time, you pick first. And it wants me to pick dinosaurs. Finally, your opponent gets to pick their second faction, also dinosaurs. Usually, that's not possible. You can only have one dinosaur player. This is a minion card. Minion cards are used to break bases. The number on the top left of the card is the minion's attack power. Most minions have abilities detailed in the card's description. Abilities can change the flow of the game, so try to plan your turns in advance. During your turn, you may also play an action card. Action cards allow you to modify play. Base cards show the victory points that players receive in first, second, and third place. They also have abilities that can affect play. Press on a base card to view the base details. When the accumulated attack power on a base reaches the breakpoint, the base scores. We'll come back to scoring later after you've played a little bit of Smash Up. So it kind of breaks up the all the rules into small chunks. Now let's draw some base cards. We draw one base per player plus one. That makes 3. Remember those two factions you chose? Well, each faction is a deck of 20 cards. These are shuffled into a single deck of 40 cards. So we have a deck of alien dinosaurs. And we start with a starting hand of 5 cards. Take a look at what they are. Howl, Beam Up, Supreme Overlord, and Invader. And then my opponent also draws cards. Your opponent was first to pick a faction, so is first to play a card. Take a look at the card your opponent just played. The War Raptor has a power of 2. However, read the card description. It has an ongoing ability that increases its power. Ongoing. Gain 1 power for each War Raptor on this base, including this one. So this card has an effective power of 3. The total power of each base is shown next to the base card. The breakpoint of Ninja Dojo is 18, and this is also next to the base card. We'll see what happens when the total power reaches the breakpoint later. There's a lot of suspense and bases in this tutorial. Now your opponent has decided not to play any other cards, their turn is over. Each player must draw 2 additional cards from their deck at the end of each turn. Take a look at the M and A icons below. They tell you what you can do next. Each turn you can play a minion and an action. Let's play your Invader minion from your hand below. Select a card. Ooh, that was way quick. Select a card to that's okay. So we played the invader on the ninja dojo. And we don't have to play an action. Usually there's only one Supreme Overlord too, so this tutorial is a little off kilter. Your opponent just put an upgrade action onto a minion. Notice how the power on Ninja Dojo is getting closer to the breaking point. We have 2 minions that can break Ninja Dojo. Both of them are Supreme Overlords. Play this minion onto Ninja Dojo so we can break it. Our Supreme Overlord allows us to return a minion on Ninja Dojo to its owner's hand. However, doing so will reduce the minion power down below the breakpoint. The base will only break if its power exceeds the breakpoint at the end of the turn, so end your turn now to break the base. The 3 numbers here indicate the points to be awarded from the base. Player with the highest minion power gets the first place number on the left. The second place gets 3 VP, and if there were a third player on this base, they would get 2 VP. Take a look at the ability on the I can't say Ninja Dojo, man. Take a look at the ability on the Ninja Dojo base card. After this base scores, the winner may destroy any one minion. It allows the winner on the base, your opponent, to destroy a minion. But your opponent decides not to do that, so we'll carry on. Now all cards on the scored base are moved to their owner's discard piles. Look at anyone's discard pile at any time by selecting their player card in the top left. Finally, we discard the scored base and replace it with another. Before the base scored, it was the end of your turn, so play continues with you drawing 2 cards. Gravedigger allows your opponent to return a minion from their discard pile to their hand. Now your opponent can play another minion from their discard pile onto a base. Your opponent's They Keep Coming card has now been used, so it is moved to their discard pile. So actions are 1 of per turn. They don't stick around usually unless they say so. Play the action Beam Up on your opponent's Gravedigger from Jungle Oasis. Play this onto the homeworld and return the War Raptor to your opponent's hand using the Supreme Overlord's ability. When we played Supreme Overlord, the homeworld gave us the ability to play another minion. However, it needs to be a minion of power 2 or less, and we don't have any, so we end our turn. See, there's the base power there. Proceed lets you assess any opponent's move. Smart Proceed lets you assess a move only if it affects you. Proceed may be disabled in options. I recommend playing with Smart Proceed. Smash Up is a very varied game, and every card is different. Read through cards that you can play and that your opponent plays. The rules of the game are on the cards. Read the card and do what it says. Have fun and enjoy playing. See if you can get to 15 VP before your opponent does. You can see me play this and other games at twitch.tv/CheeseVikingGames.